Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Astro Circuit Season 6 ODC #1, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. I'm Myksta, and joining me today will be Eminence. Now, before we get into all those pleasantries, first up in round #1, we have Power Gaming taking on Force. Now, while things may confuse you over on the leaderboard, the Force guys have all their gamer tags as frags, so just count them towards each other. And of course, Power, you see already a couple of them over on the stats. Now, we've got things underway. Power on Ghost, Force on Federation. Now, Eminence, we're starting things off now. Who do you want to jump aboard with? And secondly, even though it should be firstly, how's it going?
I'm good, great, and let's jump on with Power Invincible as he takes out one guy on the top commands. He's about to get a 2-piece. He manages to miss his shot somehow. He's just sitting on top of those top comms as his team's trying to get control of the map so they can hop that B flag, but he gets taken down by Kriv. So let's jump on board with Spartan as he trades the kill. He's trying to shoot this guy here. He picks up the kill on Dan's. He's still trying to get this top comms control. The Power boys start to hop on B now. And Spartan just needs to hold this blue streak. One guy just pretty much went past him and jumped B, so that was really big for Spartan, and he needed to get that kill, but he didn't.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing now with them rotating over. With that C and B flag control for themselves, the team in Force is trying to just get a little bit more of that lead going strong for them. Now, we do actually have a player that has pushed on up from the Power team over on C, and that is going to be Invincible. Now, he's got his teammate there as well. They're trying to push on through the track side of the map as Myksta now will trying to clean this one up. He will be able to pick off that kill. Nicely done, but they also do lose A in the progress. Now, B is trying to be contested, and we'll jump on board with the player trying to do so. That is Spartan. He's going to have a couple of players trying to contest him, and there we go, he does die. Good to see my commentator's curse still works early in the mornings. Now with a B flag, the only flag in control for Force, for a moment having 0 with having a little bit of a lead. Now they've lost it instantly with only 90 seconds in this map. It has been fairly shaky and back and forth so far, which is definitely what we want to see here in our first map, Domination Sovereign.
Yeah, both teams are just going backwards and forwards. It's kills galore. Power did a really good job just rotating and OEing towards C and managing to capture that flag. That's now going to make Force move back to C, which should put Power in a good position. But as they will go down, Spartan's the only one up. They're trying to push out of their spawn here. Spartan getting that kill on Summer that's going to allow them to push out of the A flag. But Force managed to cap that C, and now they're in a 2-cap scenario.
We're going to be seeing with the team of Power right here. You're going to be seeing them actually drop. So we'll jump back on board with the Force team. You got Kriv on your screen. Dan's actually trying to get a couple of shots in. So let's swap over to a player that might be in the action fairly soon. I'm back on board with Kriv because he got the players spawning next to him. But of course, we'll see if he'll be able to actually pick off these kills. He did miss a couple of shots into the wall there, and then he picked off the assist. So unfortunately there for him, but his team still gets them. Physique seems like, I thought it was AFK for a moment, but he stood still as the player just walked straight on by, and he was able to pick off that kill. Now, 2 minutes remaining here in the half. The score is 42 points to 40. Now, flags still have been going back and forth. We've been seeing a lot of neutralizations as well in that progress, and these teams are just very evenly matched so far. Now, of course, the A flag is at that neutralized position. Same with C. They're trying to get captured, but players from both these two teams just really focused on denying their opposing teams. Now, with these shots going out, Force Kriv is trying to push on down to get one, but he'll get taken down by the second. And, I mean, even looking at this scoreboard, you do have these kills ranging quite widely between these two teams, but I think a 1 and 6 from Summer really isn't helping things along.
Yeah, so I can see that Summer's having a little bit of a struggle at the moment. He's only got 1 kill. He just got that kill 3 minutes into the game. He really needs to pick up his game for the team of Force. He gets stuck by a nade there. Jumping on with Physique, he's doing really well. He's 11 and 3 right now. He's got those 2 captures. He gets taken out there, so yeah, another caster's curse. But I'm on board with Dan's. He's just holding the Snake OE. He's up top comms. He should be able to find a kill on this blue streak from a Power member, Kenhouse, in a second. There it is. Oh no, it's an assist from Physique. But as the Power team decides to jump on B, Dan's is in a really good position. He takes out 1. Oh, wait, no, he got 2, sorry. And then his teammate helped him, Kriv, with Myksta, and they managed to get that flag cap back.
You're going to be seeing nades coming in over to this B side. It won't pick off any kills. Shots out. Kriv will fall. Now you got Dan's on your screen rotating back to this B side. Now he sees a couple who will pick off the assist on one. As he rotates around the corner, he won't even be able to touch that player. before his teammate Summer actually walked in with that double kill. Now 3 players from Force have been taken down, so the B flag is a perfect opportunity for Power to come back and answer, and strike back rather, but a double kill there from Myksta really isn't helping Force's cause right there. With 20 seconds remaining in the half, 74 points to 58. Force have accumulated a little bit of a lead here, but I mean the second half hasn't even started yet. We have another 5 minutes left, and with the game being this close already, I'm really excited to see what comes next.
Yeah, well, Power managed to get that 2-cap right towards the end of the round here, and that's actually going to put themselves in a better position going into the second round, as we see it, they're down by 12 points. But Power, they just need to really, in general, on this map, you really want to have one watching that OE, one in top comms, sort of blue street, and really, if you abuse that green side, you can get control of B really easily. So that's what I'm looking for Power to do right here, and I mean, they're OEing to the home flags rather well, so if they can continue to do that as well, they might be able to take out Force, but so far Force doing really well. I'm on board with Physique. He's pushing down this green room. This is always an interesting gun battle, as one's going to be on, one member from Power's going to be at the other end. Physique's stunned at the moment. He's just going to wait it out. He's the guy at the box, sort of just playing, not exactly cat and mouse. Physique picking up Invincible. He's going to get the 2-piece in the green room. There's another guy hopping in B. Will he be able to get the 3-piece? No, he took a little bit too long. Physique takes up Myksta. Oh my god. Physique with Spartan. And gets taken out by his teammate Kriv. So that's not like... But B flag still neutral. And Power in a good position now.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be seeing with these two teams now contesting back over on this B side. It is still at a neutralized position, but that team down will just secure Power that B side flag. Now, it's going to be forcing Force to spawn over on this A side. You've got a couple of players expecting it and waiting to just see if they can pick off those kills off the spawn there, as you have 2 players from Power do get taken down. You got Kenhouse over on Zig. Spartan's going to be coming off this respawn as well over on Green. You're going to be seeing the team of Force just pushing on down over onto B. Now, there's going to be Dance that is over on the flag itself. He'll pick off 1 kill, but he will fall as Physique's looking over into caution. He'll take down that kill as well, but Spartan has timed out of the game. So, of course, they're going to now at least need to play 3-4 for the remainder of this map, unless he can come back in there very, very soon, which at this stage is looking unlikely with a 96 to 88 point scoreline. This is the worst place to be playing 3v4.
Yeah, timeout is never good. I'm pretty sure that there will be all sorts of accusations afterwards. But yeah, Force are in a really good position now. But I mean, you can never count Power out. They may be able to still bring this back 3v4, but you know, their chances aren't that high. But I'm gonna jump on board with Danz as he's trying to get the long shots in Myksta in that war room, but he gets the assist. Right now, Force just really want to go for the triple cap, as they've got the advantage that will just give themselves a really good lead, just in case Spartan can get back. And it's really, really bad luck for Power.
It really is. Now, we'll jump on board with the man of Summer quickly, because he is on a 5. He's dead, so he's no more streak anymore. So back on Dan's we shall go, as he's trying to get a couple of shots over into back blue. He will fall also, so I might not be having the best of luck so far. Can Kriv? No, he's dead too. So let's jump aboard, back on board with Force. They're playing 3v4. Invincible will drop. Going to be having Kenhouse now poke out to pick off a kill. He turns back into research, but he will get taken down by the player that is there, and Myksta will take down another. Now he's going to be pushing on over to this A side where no one is waiting. So as long as they can hold that C side and that A side, maybe trying to make something happen. I mean, it is still mathematically possible to actually catch back up at this stage. And Myksta needs to look behind, and he will, but it's a little bit too late, and he will fall. Now Dan's is going to be over on C. They're capping A as well, and they nearly actually walked away with that C flag, but they got A, they got B, and Force look very, very well to finish off this map in this 4v3 situation with 132 to 107 minute 49 to go.
Yeah, Myksta really needed to get that kill on A. If he got that kill, it would have put Power in a better position. But it looks like they're holding themselves well 3v4. They're just holding their composure. They're not getting too frantic and everything. But I'm on board with Myksta, as he's the leader of his team at the moment. He gets taken down. Jump on board with Physique as he's pushing towards... No, he's decided not to push towards the C flag. He's got a teammate above him. They're just going to trap them in the C flag here. Make sure that the team of Power can't get out. Some are taking out Myksta. And Physique, he's just strolling around. He's not really doing much, so will he get the kill here? No, he gets taken out. So that was a 2 down for... that's a 3 down for Force now. 4 down, so now Power may be able to hop on this B, but, you know, mathematically, Power really needed 3 cap, and even then, I don't really think that it would be possible. Yeah, it's a little bit impossible. So Force will take map number 1, Domination and Sovereign. In this, is it a best of 3 or a best of 5 series?
Round 1 is a best of 3. The rest of the winners bracket is a best of 5.
Best of 3. So yeah, Power are gonna need to step the game up in the S&D. It goes S&D, right? S&D and then Blitz?
Yep.
Correct? Yep, so S&D, they're going to need to step up their game and hopefully, well, even if they do have a timeout, they can end it after the round, which will be good. But Force taking out this this map rather convincingly, even though it is a 3v4, so good job on them.
Yeah, and of course, you've got to keep in mind, you mentioned about the timeout, but their last player, Spartan, actually hasn't rejoined the game yet. So they're going to be really hoping that he can make it and come back in this one. I know it's only been around 4 minutes since he actually did time out, but I mean, if he can't get back in time for the S&D, they might need to forfeit that one as well, and that's not what you want in round number 1, because if they forfeit that S&D as well, they'll be knocked straight into the losers bracket, and they'll be forced to either hope their player gets back online, or then continue, from their streak from there. So we'll see how that one goes, and of course we do have an S&D as you mentioned, and that S&D is going to be S&D on Octane, followed by, if needed, Blitz on Freight. Now with an S&D on Octane, Eminence, walk us through what you think what you expect these teams to be going through.
Well, recently I've been watching. It's interesting. I've been watching a lot of teams get really aggressive on both sides of the map. You know, like you have your submachine guns push towards like pawn if you're on motel side, or push motel if you're on pawn side. And it's really, if that player can, I call that player the Chilean player because that was Chilean's role in Curse AU. If that player can get the first kill or the first 2 kills, that will put their team in a really, really good position and will most likely take the round. S&D is really about staying alive and getting the first pick. If you can do that, then you'll usually be a successful S&D team.
Usually, keyword is what you want to go for that one. And of course, we are just getting up into this next lobby now. Octane, as you mentioned, you do see a lot of players play more aggressively, but sometimes you can see that passive game come out. Now, it depends on the teams that are playing in their sort of roles, whatever they feel most comfortable with. But I do find that sometimes when teams, you mentioned about the aggressive style, but I'll talk about the passive game, that sometimes when the pressure's on the line, such as a situation like this, where they're one map from getting knocked out into the losers bracket, they'll play a little bit more passive, they'll try and wait it out, and then make a little bit of a play from there, depending on how these two teams can sort of react upon each other. And I do think that sometimes in an S&D map, especially if it's a match between 2 close teams over around the skill gap, a lot of teams wait for that first pick or 2 and before they make a play. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it's just a little bit too late.
Yeah. The passive play can be rather useful, especially if you set up your team so you're watching all areas of the map, and you can pick off that Chilean player that rushes into your spawn. If you can pick off that player, if someone is doing that, that also it's sort of like a counter to that. The only issue with playing passive, both ways, both play styles has its own ups and downs. But with playing passive is you sort of can trap yourself, especially on offense.
Yep.
If you trap yourself in that motel area and you can't push out, your only option is really to plant the bomb, because if you push out to try and look for the kills, the enemy team is in a better position. So it will be interesting to see what these teams' plan of attack is. So I'll be looking for the aggressive player though. I get the feeling that there will be quite a few aggressive players and not as much of the passive play style.
If you had to pick one player that you got your eye on to make an impact here in this match, who would it be?
I'd have to. Okay, can I at least pick one player from each team?
Yep, one player from each team will be fine.
Alright, for Power, I'm going to say Invincible. And for Force, I'm going to say Summer. Because Power, Invincible, I teamed with him for a little bit. So I'd like to hope that some of my skill has rubbed off on him. But Summer, I've played against him a lot in S&D, and he has been a very worthy contender against us Mega. So Yeah, I'm looking at those two players from this map.
Definitely good picks there for you. And of course, we are still waiting. We do apologize for the delay here on Spartan to hopefully rejoin us. Now, it has been a couple minutes so far, and they only do have 10 minutes in between maps to sort of really make something happen. Now, I am looking at these guys to hopefully get him back in there. I believe they have around 5 minutes left, so hopefully they'll be able to make something happen. But in this time, we'd like to encourage you to follow all of CyberGamer's social media outlets. Now, I'll bring up the social media image for you all. We've got our website, of course, au.cybergamer.com. You can find all the updates for all our competitions and all the events and forums and whatnot, all on there. You've got our Facebook, facebook.com/CyberGamer Network. Our Twitter at CGXboxAU, and our YouTube, youtube.com/CyberGamer.com.au. Now, of course, there is also this Twitch TV page at the bottom left of the video. There is a follow button. Now, I do believe we're 2 off 1,600. So if we can hit that by today and hopefully keep that one going, that would be definitely well appreciated. Of course, remember to tweet out the stream and join the conversation using the hashtag #AstroCircuit as well. If you're going to put any predictions and whatnot, that's the place to do it. And of course, remember to follow my co-caster, which that is at Mega Eminence. I believe no underscores in that one, so just all together. And yeah, you can go follow him there. Of course, being a player there for the team of Mega, as you can tell by the Twitter handle.
Yeah, sadly we couldn't play today because we've got exams tomorrow. Well, I don't, but Hydra and Killer Pie do, so we didn't want to lose that 100 points in the ASTRO circuit. We wanted to keep them in our bank account. So I thought I'd decide to join the lovely Myksta. And
Definitely well appreciated. Definitely.
Yeah, cast some great games throughout the day.
Yeah, and I did just receive word from Invincible that Spartan is just joining up to the game now, or maybe loading up the game or whatnot. So hopefully shouldn't be too much longer. Now, of course, if they do take out this map, we will be seeing a blitz, and that will be a blitz on Freight, of course, keeping in mind that round number 1 is a best of 3 series. Round 2, 3, 4, and the winners bracket final will all be best of 5s, whereas the whole of the losers bracket up until the final will be a best of 3. The final will be a best of 5, and then of course the grand final either a best of 5 or possibly a continuation series, which most likely will be the case. But as it always is. But as we started up on Octane, I'm not too sure if the last player did rejoin us, which I do hope so because they can't start through before.
He did join. But
that's good.
I have a request.
Yeah.
The game starts, can we look through all the players and find the sniper? Because if there's a scope, I want to see if the scope is good, and if the scope is good, I'd like to look at him off the break most of the times.
Yep, I definitely agree with that. But if there's 2 snipers, which one do you want to jump aboard with?
Oh, now that might be, I guess they might have a battle right at the beginning. Scope battles at the beginning of an S&D is always
we got Physique with one. We do
yeah. Oh no, he swapped. Physique swapped back to a Vector.
We have, let's see, we have Invincible with one. Of course, he's always a player that you always have a sniper in S&D. And it does seem like he's the only one to have one at the moment. So on defense, Invincible.
Well, yeah, we'll watch Invincible to see if he can do anything, and then we'll swap over to offense.
And we are just going to be swapping back over into the game as well. We're just waiting for that countdown. That's why you didn't have any gameplay. Don't worry. I'm not doing the derp like I did in the midweek and having the overlay on throughout the S&D round. I'm over that stage of my blunders. But we are here. 18 seconds to go. Of course, these teams have been putting a 60-second countdown in for us, I guess, which I'd hope to be the case. But yeah, 8 seconds. Invincible starting on up. Eminence, you can call the first play.
Alright, so I'm interested to see whether or not he's going to go gas or bottom pawn. He's going to choose to go gas. So he's going to try and get the scope towards Motel, see if he can hit it. He's scoping in, he aims it. Ooh. He gets the kill! Oh no, oh my god. Okay, but Kriv takes him out. Okay, but he almost had that 2-piece there. So Kriv top stripped takes him out, but let's see who the bomb carrier is for them. Dans has the bomb on A1 here, he's got an AR. Very interesting to put an AR here, and have really no support near him. Oh, no, he does. One top hotel. That's my mistake. But I think they're just going to try and look for a few more kills. And if they, oh, he sees one. Oh, yes. Good kill. Good kill. That was a really good kill. And that was sort of like a really retarded, oh, yes. But yeah, he's putting the bomb.
Really was.
Yeah, it was. Put the bomb down now. Jumping on board with Spartan. He's the last one. He's in a really tricky situation. There's one in top diner trying to chase him, I think. I don't know what he's trying to do here. What is Spartan doing? He's going, I think he's just going to play for the kills. Like, that's what he's going to do. If he looks at this bomb, he's going to get one here. Looks at the beat on, and yep, he picks up Summer.
I'm not too sure if
two more
the
left.
Second player, but all the way at the back of, or in the side of the diner anyway. Now he's going to be pushing on down with 15 seconds left. Doesn't really have the best of chances to go ahead for this defuse. Not going to even be checking that corner, and he's just going to run straight on past it. And the players didn't actually spot him, which was a bit surprising, but he knows his chances are already passed. As you mentioned, just searching for those kills. Unfortunately, he only got one, so I don't think that was the best mission for him to go for these kills. Regardless, the team of Force takes the lead 1-0 in this S&D on Octane.
Well, I mean, that one extra kill could make or break the defense or offense if it comes to round 11. But let's jump on board with Power Invincible as does he have the scope? Oh no, he's got the vector, but he does have the scope. Overkill. He's going to scope in here. He misses his shot on one player that did rush up on that motel. Let's see who that was. That was Physique. Physique. If he can get a few kills here, this is going to put his team in a really, really good position. There's a player above him. Doesn't really know. I don't know if that guy bottom hotel saw him cross. I don't think he did. Physique's just playing it rather slow. There's another player. This is Kriv with a scope flanking. He sees one. What? No. That bullet just went straight through that kid and then he missed. Sorry, and then got a hit marker.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say Physique, hopefully to pick off that kill there, but he did get taken down, so it was unfortunate there for him. As you do have Summer and Dan's taking on Spartan, Myksta, and Kenhouse. Now, Spartan with the bomb is over on the bomb side itself, and antivirus going off in the background, which is never fun. But we do have the bomb now being planted, and Kenhouse will be able to take down the final kill. You'll see it in a moment for the round-ending kill cam. But that's going to even up the scores to a 1-1 scoreline. So we're back over into that even playing field. And I really wasn't expecting anything different here. I was expecting these teams to pick off a side they're good at, either attack or defense, and then just push on forward from there. Because we do see, you know, especially from that domination before it became a 4v3, the game was incredibly close, going back and forth. And I really expected the same here on this S&D.
Yeah, I was watching Kriv that round, and I just can't believe that his scope was on someone, and it just didn't hit, and then he shot again, and he got a hit marker. That was really unlucky. But let's jump on board with Physique, because he's got the bomb carrier. Nice to see that they've actually chosen a submachine gun to use the bomb. He gets that kill top hotel. That's a massive kill. That's going to put himself in a really good position to put the bomb down. It doesn't really matter. Well, obviously, it doesn't help that two of their teammates just got put down, but you know, Physique and Summer are in a really good position in order to put this bomb down. They sort of just needed to hurry up a little bit though. But it looks like they're going to look for another kill. Physique's just sitting in this top hotel. Summer with an AR on this back ice cream truck. He might be able to blow up those barrels and kill someone. I don't know. Yeah, they're just playing really passive.
And you're going to be seeing with Physique with the bomb not really doing too much. He's got one teammate left, and you know, actually makes that just by himself. So he's a little bit of a lonely world for him. He's going to be pushing back over to the bomb, and yeah, he's going to be over on to just looking around. I mean, I was expecting him actually to go over to the bomb itself just then, but apparently no. He's going to be wrapping around. One's going to be a bus depot, and he will get taken down. So that'll be Power now taking 2 consecutive rounds and taking the lead.
Yeah, Force really needed to put that bomb down like ASAP. As soon as they got that kill top hotel, they just needed to put that bomb down, and they would have been really set up for a really good round. But Power taking out that round. Power Invincible is 5-2 at the moment, leading his team. I want to jump on board with him to see him scope this cross. Maybe he might be able to hit this shot this time. He's running with the vector, overkill scope. Here it is. He's going to aim down sights and misses the player. Scope shot isn't. Oh wait, there's one top pawn. Did he see him? He's looking at him. I don't think the other guy's going to poke out. There's another guy in gas. He's looking for the guy around the gas area. No, he missed his shot on top pawn. Wow, that sucks. PL. Oh, he gets hit marker from gas though. He knows where the player is. He's just proning down. He's going to wait for his health to regen. Poke out. I think that player is fully flanked now. Power Invincible's not really doing anything. So let's jump on board with Spartan. as he's about to put the bomb down. I think he smoked it up, and an enemy stunned it. He's going to plant it on the opposite side, which is interesting. The player's pushing up on him, and does his teammate see him? He did see him, and he's getting shot at. So, and Spartan taking out the kill, but getting traded by Krivix. So now Kenhouse in a 1v3 situation. Can Kenhouse do it? Do you think Kenhouse can do it?
I think he can do it, but he has to actually get onto this bomb right now because the players are going for that defuse. He's spotted, but he's getting tags. He won't be able to clean that one up. And if he got that kill, I would have said he could do it. But you know,
that was so close.
Everyone lives to prove me wrong, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that was so close. If Kenhouse got that kill, he may have been able to pick up the 2-piece, and then the last player for Force would have been on the pawn side. So they would have been in a really good position. Is there any scopes for... I think, is Kriv scope? Oh no, he's just got an AR. Let's jump on board with the bomb carrier for Zeke. Zeke, the bomb carrier, currently got no plants. It's actually Dan's with the one plant. I thought he was going to rush plant that, but he's not. So they're going to position 2 members on top hotel, but Kriv getting taken out in that strip side, which is not good. It's a 3v4 situation now, advantaging power. So, Physique just sitting on this M1, not really doing much. Let's Summer getting taken out, just so I switched to him as well, so it's quite BL. But Dan's taken out Kenhouse. It's now a 2v3 situation. Once again, Physique, Dan's. They just need to put this bomb down, bro. They're taking the time.
They are, and I was talking about that passive play earlier, and it does seem like that is sort of the case for these guys at the moment, because they might be playing round for round, but in terms of the objective, they've played it really more of a passive. They don't want to go for any of these quick plants, and you're going to be seeing now Power, Spartan, and Invincible now just trying to watch this one out. Now I'm on board with Spartan. He gets tagged with the scope as he was looking for that ball player to get out. Now you're going to be seeing Invincible wanting to push on down. Now he turns around the corner. He will spot that one. It's up to Physique now to hold things off. We're on board with him as he sees one, tries to get tags on. He tags the trophy system, rather, instead of the opposing players, and now both players are pushing on up. Now we see one going for the push there. He'll get tags on one. He gets, I think he got a little bit surprised with the player that pushed on up. And you're going to be seeing that defuse now go over to the team of Power Gaming. Now, they are currently up 3-2, but the map so far has been going round for round. So, interesting one. And, you know, I just want to point out, Spartan, he's got him 2 plants, he's got him 4 kills, and he's top on the board for his team. But, of course, tied with him, you got Invincible on 6 kills, and on the opposing team, Dan's with 4, 3, and 1.
Yeah, well, you notice how, I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct, every single round that Power have got the bomb down, they've won. So,
yep.
I mean, it's a really overpowered thing in S&D. If you get that bomb down, you pretty much half that time. But Invincible. Bro, you're a geek. Alright, so, yeah, they're going to put this bomb down now, surely. There's only one left, Summer, so yeah. They're going to put this bomb down. Let's jump on board with Summer, see what he can do. He's got an AR. I think he's just, yeah, he's going to wait for the bomb to be planted. See if he can poke up. He can't see anything through the smoke. There's a player there, gets taken out by Spartan, so that's really unlucky. But that's now going to put Power in a 4-2 situation. 2 more rounds, and they will be able to come back into the series and go to map 3, which will be Blitz.
Yeah, and I mean, if it does go to a Blitz, that would definitely be a huge boost up for the team of Power, specifically because they are going to be the ones wanting to, you know, they sort of had a bit of an unlucky go in that domination. For those just tuning in, they had one of their players did time out, so they did have to play the rest of the map 3 before, and they unfortunately lost that one. Force, though, even before that timeout, they had the lead coming, you know, from that map, so it definitely was in favour for them to take it out regardless. Now in this S&D, it is a different ball game, but we have seen Power before in previous streams and competitions. They are a strong S&D team as well. Now I'm on board with Spartan quickly. I know he's on defense, but he had the scope as I was flicking through a lot of players. Thought he was actually going to pick off a kill, but he didn't. So we're going to jump back on board with Force. You got Physique with the bomb. You actually got Dan's about to most likely contest someone here if he continues around this corner, and he's rolled right around that stage where he just can't see that player. And, you know, that's just COD timing for you. But will he push on up? No, he won't. Still a 3v2 situation, and Force, they're just hesitating a little bit with this bomb, but I guess good reason with when they're down in numbers.
Yeah, well, Kenhouse was in their closet, and he got a kill against one of the Force members, so they know that he's around the area, and they were looking for him, and that kill was really important, but, ooh. Oh, Spartan, oh my god, what did the Beast just do? What did he do? We're going to look at it.
Oh, there's one.
The kill. He's aims in, gets the two-piece. Wow.
Yeah, he sort of might have aimed that shot in a little bit of an inappropriate place, but regardless, I mean, you got to give him credit for that.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Pretty much. Exactly. Took the word straight out of my mouth. We'll jump aboard with Spartan for this round, 7-1. And we'll flick on over as well to Invincible. Invincible's got the scope watching over the crow. He's dead. You got now Spartan with the bob. I think we might as well stick on board with my first prediction to not see deaths. But we actually do have a play from Power who's pushed on up a little bit more aggressively over into Mechanic. Now, there was a player there waiting to meet up with him, but he's actually pushed on back. And Pixar is a little bit cheeky here going on this flank. But we're going to be having Spartan take down Dan's. The bomb will now start getting planted here, as you're going to be seeing Kenhouse also try to push on up to try and watch this cross. Now, there is going to be one on that strip truck. He sees him getting tagged, and Whoopie be able to pick off that kill. You got Pixar being able to take down one as well. So Summer is the last one up, as he'll take down one on Blue Dump. Now he's getting shot out in the back as well. He will jump down and nearly get a little bit more impact damage. Regardless, he runs straight into Pixar and he gets taken down. That's 6-2, and we're going to a blitz.
Yeah, Pixar coming through that gas. He managed to pick up, I think it was Physique on back gas, and then also just someone flanking like that can cause such a great impact on a team in S&D. But Power winning that rather convincingly, like 6-2. That's quite a convincing win.
Yep.
I mean, that's no 6-4 or 6-5. 6-2 is a smashing. But yeah, going into the blitz now. What is the blitz map? I'm
Blitz
gonna
Freight.
pull it up here. Blitz Freight. You just need to be aggressive. Both teams aggressive. Whatever team can be the most aggressive, I think will win. I feel as if both teams have equal gun skill, maybe. I don't know whether or not they've got particular strategies for Freight Blitz, but aggression on Freight Blitz is key. If you turtle in your base too much, you will just get caught with your pants down, and that's never good. So, really, if you can get into the enemy's base, slay them out first, and just set up a relay, you'll just be in a really, really good position.
I definitely agree with that, and we are just loading up into the map here. Once again, it is a blitz on Freight. Remember to join the conversation using the hashtag ASTRO Circuit. Now, of course, this is our final season of the ASTRO Circuit, so be sure to sign up to all of our competitions to get your share of the $2,000 prize pool in the finals ODC at the middle of October, I believe, is the actual finals date. I don't have it off the top of my head, but the September's filled with competitions.
4th of October.
And, yeah.
4th of October.
I believe that seems accurate. Maybe.
I was looking at it just an hour ago. So
Fair enough.
Just in my brain, fresh.
Well, you might need. What did you say?
The day of the final ODC is 12th of October.
Okay. Yep, that makes more sense. I was listening to 4th, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. But yep, 12th it is the grand final ODC, so be sure to rack up all your points. So far in this competition as well, I do have to say our favourites are looking like it is Curse at this current stage. But we also do have a lot of heavy hitters, and from Season 6 so far, we have had a lot of upsets in midweek 1. You can vouch for this. I don't think you were playing, but your team did get knocked out in round 1 of the competition alongside Team Storm as well. So in just one competition, we've had quite a few upsets. I'm expecting ODC 1 to be the same.
Yeah, well, you never know what's going to happen, but the thing is in an ODC like this, you've got a second chance. So we're in the midweek. If you get first rounded, you're out, and that's your Xbox off for the night. Yep.
That is a fair point. We are starting up, of course, over on Blitz on Freight. Now, of course, no score limit in Blitz. It does have 2 5-minute rounds with the team swapping sides at the end of that 5-minute period. Now, after each point capture, there is a 10-second cooldown period before you can capture through that portal again, and there is a 5-second respawn time. Now, in the case of a map tie at the end of the map, the entire map will be repeated. Now, we're loading up into this map here, so off we go on board with Pixar up first.
Yeah, Pixar, they're going to push up this red side, and red is really a good spot to abuse right at the bat. That's a 2 down already for Force, and that's 3. Last player's on the logs, he's going to get traded. Oh, no, he misses his shots. Manages to pick him up, though. So the Force guy's already in the back of this spawn. Power getting really aggressive, but, Kriv, that was 2 massive kills right there. Kriv managing to get a 2-piece. I'm on him, he's going to be able to push up on the base, and, yeah, he's going to be set up for a cap, surely. He's wasting his time throwing his stuns, but yep, runs it in. There's the first point for the team of Force. That's going to put them up 1-0, and they can just really get in their base now, hopefully.
Yeah, and I mean, keeping in mind that this is the last map of the series, both these teams are going to be just trying their hardest to make something happen. Now, you notice players are coming through over into the flank here for to take down Invincible. Now, Pixar was there, though, luckily enough to take down that kill. And Kenhouse, he heard one going through the gate, but he decided not to want to go ahead and chase that. He's going to go in for a cap, evening up the score to be 1-1. You're going to be seeing with his teammates setting up for relays. That is going to be Spartan that is there set up, and he should be able to be there with no contention. We'll jump aboard with the players trying to push down, and unfortunately those players did drop. That was Dan's, I believe, who did get taken down. Regardless, you're going to be seeing Physique now rotate over one. There's the contest. He'll pick off the kill. Nicely done as he pushes on forward into bags before getting taken down himself.
Yeah, as you can see here, like Force, I keep on getting confused thinking it's Frag because of their gamer tags, but Force, they turtled in their base, and that allowed Power to get a few caps. But I don't know, I was watching Summer and he was just jumping around the map. He was jumping up for the crates and just jumping around everywhere. It was like he was in a jungle gym. But right now you got Kriv pushing into the Power base. There's a player right in front of him. He got caught sprinting. It's not good. But Physique just in his base now. He's going to close this door. Were you watching Dan's? I wasn't watching Dan's.
I was watching Dan's, and he actually got 2 knives in a row before he actually got that capture.
You know how to pick him. You know how to pick him.
Well, it's funny because I picked him, he got the knife, I swapped off him, I swapped back, and he got another knife. So, definitely.
Yeah, you definitely know how to pick him. Yeah, but I'm on board with Dan's now. He's just going on. He's going on a tear. He's just ripping into everything and anything that's in his way. He just got like 4 kills and then capped. So that's now tied up the game 3-3. Oh. Do you see that? He almost picked up Pixar in the back there. It would have been a really big kill, but his teammate picked him up anyway.
Kenhouse going in for that capture, and now he's going to have to rotate over for defense with the current scoreline in this Blitz on Freight being 4-3. Still showing to be a close game like we've seen in the respawns past, and you're going to be seeing Spartan take down Dan. Now Kenhouse wanting to push on up. He's gone past green at the moment. He's getting shot at from logs. He's missing every shot. He did basically a circle around Kriv's head right there before he actually got a hit that tagged. And unfortunately, by then it was just a little bit too late. Now, Spartan on your screen, he sees 2, will get tags on 1, trying to pick off the second one, but you really won't be able to. Dan's will fall. As you have the kill feed just lighting on up here, Kriv just trying to pick off these kills. He'll drop as well. And still no one really getting a cap in the last 40 seconds or so since I really pointed that one out. And you're going to be seeing Pixar now pick off kills. He's in a perfect position to just mop up here, but unfortunately one player was behind him, and you know they were able to take them quite easily. You're going to be seeing Power wanting to push it up. They got one over in rolls itself. As you now see Kenhouse there, shaky shots once again though. It does seem like when they're in these positions, in a good position to cap, and they just need 1 or 2 kills, that their shots just get really shaky for both these 2 teams. Yeah,
I've been watching Pixar for a little bit there. As you know, he's 16-9 right now. Like, let's just acknowledge like how good that is. I mean, he's got 40 seconds to get 4 more kills, and he will drop a 20 bomb. But he's just been helping his team like dramatically, like so well. I don't know whether or not that's the right word. I didn't really take English, but Pixar gets taken out there. Power just really flooding the base there. Invincible got the knife and managed to cap the flag. That's really big. Power going in with 20 seconds left. Power going into the next half. 5-4. There's still 20 more seconds to cap. It doesn't look like Force are going to be able to cap again. Invincible coming through the front, slides in, and now that's 6-4. So they can still get another cap though. If they run into the base right now, they can get another cap. Invincible though right now leading in the caps department. Got 3 caps and 10 kills.
Yeah, and that's going to be the first half wrapped up. 6-4 being the scoreline here. As you're going to be seeing the rounded and kill cam there by Kenhouse. We saw that just a couple of moments ago regardless. But of course, with those 6 caps comes a whole lot of kills for their respective sides. And you can see Power, 10 kills, 11 kills, 16 kills, and 12 kills for Invincible, Kenhouse, Pixar, and Spartan respectively, compared to 10, 11, 9, and 10 for Dan's, Kriv, Physique, and Summer. So there's a little bit more kills on the board for Power, and you can see that's just resulted in getting a couple more caps as well from that positioning. Now, of course, swapping sides now, we're on to the second second half. Another 5 minutes just starting ticking on down. You're seeing the players. Kenhouse is in a great position here as he takes down one. He's got a position for two, but he'll get the assist. That's a team down. Force will be annihilated, and that'll be a quick cap to Power.
Yeah, Power just put themselves in a really good position with that 4 down, as there's just another 3 down right there. One member of Force left up. He's just at the back of their base. He tried to stop that cap, but he couldn't. Kenhouse gets the kill. They're all spawning back white. Kenhouse, if he can get these kills, this is going to be massive. But sadly, he misses his shots. Who's that? Invincible in the back of their base now. He's in the position. All the teammates of Force will be looking for him. As you can see, they don't see him. They don't know that he's pushed past, and he's just gonna. Will he? Oh no, he shot. Okay, but he still got it anyway, so that's good. Power Invincible getting that cap. That's now put them in a 9-4 situation, which is really, really good.
It really is. Invincible picking off the kill there as that player tried to enter into red. Now they got another cap in, and you see this lead just constantly increasing. It is currently 10-4. The kill's just rolling in for Invincible. I thought he was going to get that other one there as well, but he just wasn't able to. Now Pixar, his teammate, will be able to pick off for this kill. Power have got 2 players over in the opposing side base. Now, of course, they're spotting players, Pixar, but he's not going for these shots just yet. You know, he'll take down one. He knows the players will be alerted so far as they turn around to try and get those shots on. He's looking around everywhere for them. He'll pick off another as he'll turn around. One's going into bags right now with that player fire a couple of shots in. His teammates there. They'll get the cap in, and they're still looking for this player. Pixar will fall, but Power, they've got constantly 2 players in the team of Force's base, and that's really just killing them right now.
Yeah, as I said, like, the Force have really been totaling in their base, and like the effects of that are starting to show. They're really going to have to pull something out of their cat in the hat bag in order to come back. I mean, they've got to get 10 caps in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I mean, it is doable, but the likeliness of it happening is highly unlikely. Summer, though, is about to go in and cap, but just as he does that, another Power member caps as well, so it's still a 10-point deficit. And Summer, yeah, they're just turtling in their base, and it's not good.
It really isn't, and I mean, I really don't know what to say at this stage when you know they're just not playing the game that I expected them to see. I definitely think the first half was a lot more closer together. It was only 2 points at the end of that half. Now there's a lot of FPS lag actually running in for I believe it was. No, it seems like it's everyone in the game so far, but with 17-5, I mean that's basically game, set, and match.
Yeah, who's the host? Do you know?
I believe it is Power Gaming, as they are higher seed. I just don't know exactly which player within that.
We hope for them then that the game doesn't lag out. Otherwise,
yeah, I guess that's the biggest worry right here, and it does seem like it is, and it does seem like our Force are still being able to take control of this and getting caps on the board.
Yeah, Force are like really doing well in this lag period, which is rather interesting. Seems as if everyone from Power is lagging, but of course, because of the connection we see, everyone else is seeing. But what's the deal here? I mean, everything's skipping.
Yeah, it seems like it's sort of fixed. I jump aboard with Pixar, and it seems to be fine for him. So, either he's the host, or
yeah, he must be.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, there we go.
Okay. So
yep, that's gonna be mapped to Force.
That's unfortunate because the host did lag out. So even though it was mathematically possible, I mean, the last 2 minutes were basically rendered that host unplayable. So yeah, because the host finally disconnected, that's unfortunately the win for Power. You're gonna be kicking yourself if you're Power right now.
Yeah, that really sucks for them. I mean, they pretty much had that series in the bag, but now that map will go to Force, and Power will be knocked down into the loser bracket where they'll have to fight through to come back into the grand final. And they played rather well. I mean, Kenhouse obviously is their substitute, and considering that they're playing with a sub against a full team, I mean, they did rather well. So props to them for that.
Yep. They definitely did do a good job. And of course, next up, they will play, I believe the team of Force will now play Outburst. in round 2 of the competition, which is of course a best of 5 series. Now, of course, we do have our matches going on throughout the day. We're nearly completely through round number 1, and we only are waiting on 2 more matches from there. So that's definitely a great start to the day. But hopefully we can speed things along for the later rounds, especially now that they are becoming best of 5s and whatnot. We'll take a short break, though, as this series is now wrapped up. And we'll see which match we will pick on next. If you do have a match about to start in round number 2 of the competition and you want us to jump in on it, tweet either of us at Myksta94, at Mega Eminence, and we'll see what we can do. But until then, we'll take a short break. Don't go anywhere. This is the Astro Circuit Season 6 ODC number 1, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro.